Hey everyone, it's Kovacs from the NBSL again, and I'm back here for Game 2 between Liquorshot and Velra. As we just saw last game, Liquorshot did take that game by having a very bolstering army with roaches. As he saw the Baneling nest going up from Velra, he went roaches. Very smart choice. Never good to go Banelings against Banelings if you can go roaches. Just a little heads up there for anyone who's having trouble ZVZ. You know, some people will say I'm stupid or something like that, but really, roaches are very smart to have in ZVZ. Looks like Liquorshot's going to go for the extractor trick here, getting 10 out of 10 supply without an overlord. So I'm assuming I'll see the extractor. I'll just show you the extractor trick here when it comes up. Not yet, not yet, not yet, still not yet. Kind of getting a fairly... Maybe he's just going to go for a 10 pool? He does go for a 10 pool, actually. That's actually, you know, not standard play, I guess you could say, with quotation marks around that. But I guess any play from Zerg that involves getting a spawning pool is standard. Looks like Velra did go for the 9 Overlord again, going for the 10 Extractor, I believe. I believe that was the 10 Extractor. Still no spawning pool yet, but also going for the 10 pool as well. So both players going for some sort of 10 pool. Velra's is a little bit later than Liquorshot's, but that's fine. Since the map distance is fairly far, especially at these cross positions here, it's not really going to make too much of a difference. If we go to the income tab here, we can both see that Liquorshot is ahead on Harvesters by just a few. His income's actually fairly far ahead because he doesn't have a gas yet, which is a good and bad because, you know, he can get more lings out, but when it comes to teching up, he's not going to be able to do that as fast. So it'll be interesting to see how this game's going to go, since Velra did go Banelings last game because he did get that early gas. I'm wondering if he's going to do Banelings as well. Maybe not. We'll have to see. It actually is just throwing out that Baneling nest right there. Interesting choice. I would, especially at these spawn positions, that getting lings across actually takes a fairly long time to do, but looks like Liquorshot is going to do a little bit of early harassment here with his early spawning pool, but Velra did actually get an early spawning pool as well. So it's not, I don't think this is going to work very well. I mean, it doesn't have lings out at the moment, but as soon as these lings pop, they're going to be able to defend fairly easily. But it does give Liquorshot the chance to see what's going on in Velra's base. I don't know if he sees the spawning pool. If we go to Liquorshot's view, he did actually see the spawning, not the spawning pool, the Baneling's nest, and does see it up right now, so he is going to be aware of what's on the way from Velra. Go back to the everyone's tab here. So yeah, if we actually go to the production tab, we do see that Velra is actually starting to make a few Banelings here, morphing them in at his base. So hopefully he'll be actually using those to defend, instead of having to travel this slow-ass Banelings all across the map to Liquorshot's base. Does look like Liquorshot is throwing down another Roach Warren. Very, very smart idea here. Looks like Liquorshot is actually just going to wall off his front ramp here, because he knows that there are probably some Banelings on the way here, so it looks like looks like Liquorshot just started to get his gas as well. So it doesn't mean roaches aren't going to be out for a little while here. That queen actually getting off creep. It's going to take forever to get back and inject some larvae. So 2 Banelings on the way here. Probably just gonna, yeah, see, nice, a little bit of a pretty nice split there, but these Zerglings getting caught off guard just a little bit. All those Zerglings get destroyed by that one Baneling, and it looks like 1 or 2 Zerglings may have gone down there. Looks like Metabolic Boost is on the way for Velra here, since he did get that earlier gas than Liquorshot. He is able to tech a little bit faster, and also get those Banelings out before these roaches are able to come out. So it looks like he will be able to make a few roaches here, but if he doesn't supply block himself, which he does need a couple overlords here just to be able to make some more roaches, because as everyone knows, roaches are 2 supply, which is very annoying when you want to go a roach heavy build early game. Looks like these Banelings just trying to do some more damage, but this Zergling is getting able to pop that Baneling fairly easily. Just pulling back those other Zerglings so they don't get blown up. Very nice vision or map sight there from Liquorshot. Looks like he's going to go grab an expansion here as soon as possible, and it looks like he does already put that expansion up. Some more Banelings being morphed in for Velra here. Interesting choice, considering the fact that they're not really working right now, but I guess he thinks that he can just kind of force them. But you would think that going banelings and then seeing those banelings, the opponent would appropriately respond to that choice. But I guess he still thinks that banelings are going to be the answer to this game. And we'll have to see how far that goes for him. Baneling. Nice Overlord positioning by Velra and Liquorshot, actually, being able to see when units are being run across the map and whatnot. Since there's no really any anti-air yet, these Overlords are going to be able to be perfectly fine sitting in these positions. Looks like Liquorshot is going to see this moving army here of speedlings and slow banelings. So this is what I mean. Look how far ahead these Zerglings are, and look how long of a response time Liquorshot is now going to have. A second spawning pool on the way for Liquorshot. That's kind of a mistake. Probably meant to get a Spire. That'd be my best assumption. Instead of pressing VS, he probably just has BS. He's going to be shooting himself in the foot later for that one. But as I was saying, these banelings are so slow that these speedlings can get across the map already. Then, sorry. And then when the speedlings get there, they're already, like, they have to wait longer. And then since he had nice Overlord positioning, he can see those lings coming and start to respond appropriately to all those lings and the banelings on the way. But since the speedlings take such a short time to get there, and the Zerglings, or the banelings, take such a long time, you basically have to sit there and wait for your banelings to show up, which is kind of annoying. There's like 2 more banelings on the way here for Velra, just trying to keep up the harassment here, trying to make sure Liquorshot's always on his toes. Looks like the speed upgrade for the roaches are on the way. Glial reconstitution, if I just said that correctly, I hope so. Some more banelings trying to poke in here, but the Spine Crawler taking nice care of that. Evo Chamber going down here, which is going to make it harder for banelings to run in. So they get poked by the Spine Crawler, and we'll actually have to travel around the Evo Chamber, which you don't think is at such a significant distance, considering the fact it's just a couple squares, you know, in-game wise. But really, it's a pretty big deal when you need to travel another farther around and you're getting attacked by a Spine Crawler. So very nice positioning of that Evo Chamber. He's going to be able to protect the gas and the drones a lot better. Looks like Velra is actually mustering up a little bit of an army here. It looks like Velra actually also went for mutas as well. But I think the Spire was up a little sooner. Look at the production tab here. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no mutas, sorry, on the way for Liquorshot yet. It looked like he is getting some Spore Crawlers, so maybe he did see. If you go to Liquorshot's tab, no, he does not know that there's a Spire on the way. But I guess that's his just assumption, and looks like his assumption was correct, as he does see that these are mutas here, and looks like they're probably going to be able to snipe this Overseer. Maybe not, maybe able to run away. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. No, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Same with that other Overlord. So that is actually going to supply cap. That is actually going to supply cap Liquorshot. Especially with that other Overlord probably now just going, not even going to get sniped, okay. So many Spore Crawlers and Spine Crawlers going down here, but oh no, that's a lot of mutas, and Liquorshot does not have any anti-air except for a couple Spore Crawlers. Looks like these lings are able to run in here. Even though they're getting poked, the speedlings win if they can surround. Poke. It looks like Liquorshot was actually able to hold that off with his own mutas, but I don't know. Velra is able to grab his expansion. He's expanding very, very, very late compared to Liquorshot, but Liquorshot was able to stop all mining from his expansion, which basically evens out that field for a while. But it looks like Liquorshot making a few more drones here, going to start trying to get his income going back up again. Definitely not a smart idea to run out when you know your opponent has more mutalisks than you, because it's never a good idea to run out when your opponent has more of anything than you. The Spore Crawler is actually in a very nice position here. He's going to be able to shoot the mutas, so they're going to try to run in here. One muta does actually go down, a little bit of a misclick there by Velra, probably not paying much attention. If you actually go to the APM tab here, we can see that both players are in about the average of about 110, if you think about that, put them together, 110. Actually, fairly nice APM. That's better, way better than whatever I could do. It looks like Velra does get 2 Corruptors, which just destroy mutas, actually, because they have so much health, and I believe they're armored. If I'm correct, I think they're armored. It says armor 2, so maybe I'm dumb, but I think they're armored. Sure, we'll say they're armored. Anyways, looks like Velra was able to successfully get up his expansion. Not many drones there. Should move some drones over to saturate that. If you go to the income tab here, we can see that both players are pretty much dead even. Velra does have more gas actually, so that's probably where all those drones went. 6 drones off minerals does make a pretty big difference in your income. But looks like Velra is starting to shoot a little bit ahead. Probably just because Liquorshot is being forced to probably produce more units that he would want at this point. Probably would want to get some more drones. But he is throwing up another Roach Horn. I'm not really sure what that's for, unless... What is VR? VR, if I go... Can I... R. If I press VR... No. Would that be a Nidus Worm? Infestation? I have no idea. I'll have to check that out later. Maybe he meant to do VR instead of VR, but maybe he actually mean to throw down that Roach Horn just to have a building here to block off, but he could have actually thrown down another Evo Chamber if he wanted to do that. So I'm assuming it's probably a misclick there. Which is actually another one that we've seen Liquorshot do today. First with that spawning pool, and then with that Roach Horn. Some more Lings on the way here, probably just going to harass, maybe even make some Banelings. Yeah, that's a lot of Banelings. Holy crap. Definitely, Velra definitely has a lot of gas, but not much minerals. Maybe he could take off some drones from gas, just for a little while until they kind of even out. But he does have fairly nice saturation now, actually. If you go to the income tab here, we can see that Velra is actually ahead in the harvester count, fairly high, by 15 harvesters, which is actually going to make a pretty big difference in your income. And throwing down an infestation pit here, just thinking about his either getting infestors maybe, or going to be teching up a little bit. Infestors are always a very, very good unit to have in any composition. I've been watching some more streams by a couple players, and there's this one player I really, really like. His name is Dice. That's not his stream name, but his in-game name is Dice, and he's a very, very good Zerg player, and he uses infestors a lot, so you should check out his stream. Maybe I'll even post a link to it, I'm not sure. Probably will. Infestation Pit just finishing here. Is he going to go for a Hive right away? Probably not, because he knows that he's fairly far ahead. He could grab another expansion here, but that's a lot of mutas on the way from Liquorshot. If you go to the units, the units tab here, we can see there are 3 mutalisks, 2 corruptors, and 2 queens for anti-air against 9 mutalisks. So I don't know. It's going to be a pretty close battle, but looks like there are a lot of mutalisks just popped out there, just to make that even 9 mutalisks against 9 mutalisks and 2 corruptors for Velra. Looks like Liquorshot is going to get just chased down here, because he can't turn around and fight because he'll lose, but if he keeps running away, he's going to die anyways. So maybe he's just suicide, but it looks like he's actually able to move his mutalisks just a little bit to the left to run away. But that is a lot of Banelings here for Velra. He's going to be able to do so much damage here. And then they're going to run in here. Boom! There goes all those drones. There goes the hatchery. Wow, that is very, very, very strong. Holy crap. And Liquorshot there just... What the hell just happened? I can't believe those Banelings actually took out that hatchery so fast. And I don't know, there's a lot of units here for Velra. I think Velra may take this game here. Velra is actually forced to retreat here a little bit, but I think he could just make a couple more units here, turn around. Boom, 5 corruptors on the way, a hive on the way, another expansion on the way here. Probably going to grab his gold, but I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. And yeah, I think Velra is going to take this game. He's going to just wipe out Liquorshot's army here, and I think Liquorshot's going to get forced to call GG. Yep, and there's the GG from Liquorshot, GG from Velra. Very good sports here. And I hope you like this game. Stay tuned for Game 3, because it's a best-of-3 series. The series is now officially tied 1-1, and I'll bring you Game 3 momentarily. Thanks for watching.